Hey guys, I am back with another What I Eat in a Day video. I have been getting a lot of requests for this, so here I am doing another one for you guys. So as usual, I start off with my coffee. I just use reusable K-Cup pods with just Pike's Place Starbucks coffee, and I use the Coffee Mate white peppermint mocha creamer. It's my favorite creamer ever, and I have this every single morning. I always start my What I Eat in a Day videos with this exact thing. So for breakfast today, I decided to do some oatmeal, and I just use regular oats and I use water, and I don't like my oatmeal to be really goopy and thick, so I constantly add water throughout the cooking process because I like my oats to be a little bit more wet. And then I cut up an apple, and I usually just eat the rest of the apple or I give it to my kids for their breakfast, but I put some apple slices in the oatmeal and have it cook up with the oats, and it kind of makes them a little bit softer, and it also makes the oatmeal sweeter, which is good because I like really sweet oatmeal. And then I just kind of let that cook down a little bit. I add some cinnamon to kind of give it like that cinnamon apple flavor, and I just let it cook and get nice and soft. Like I said, just add a lot of water. That's what I do. And if it gets too goopy, sometimes we'll add a little bit of milk after it cooks. It just kind of depends on what I feel like. So I just add that to my bowl, and then I add some brown sugar. This is always how I used to eat my oatmeal when I was a little kid. My mom would always add brown sugar, and I just absolutely love it. That's just always how I eat it. And then I add pepitas because pepitas are good on everything. And I also add chia seeds, just to give it a little bit of crunch, and I like the salt and sweet kind of together. So that is my breakfast, and it was really, really, really delicious. So for lunch, this is my all-time favorite meal, you guys, right now. I'm telling you, if you haven't tried, what is it called? Pierogies? Is that what it is? You need to try it because this is like my favorite meal. I eat this all the time. So I start out with some Brussels sprouts. These are frozen. I got them at Trader Joe's. Usually I use fresh, but I had these in my freezer, so I used them. And I cook these up with salt and pepper and garlic powder, and I make sure they're super duper duper charred. So I put it on high heat. And then I put 5 pierogies in a pan of oil. I feel like 5 is the perfect amount. I feel like these aren't as filling as they seem. So sometimes I feel like 5 is going to be too many, but it's always enough. So I put that in a pan, and I kind of make the bottoms kind of a golden brown color. And once they're kind of golden brown, I just flip them over, and then I add some water and cover it, and it kind of steams them a little bit. And they're delicious. So once everything is done, I get my toppings, pepitas, the French fried onions, sour cream, and this chipotle aioli. And I put the Brussels sprouts on the plate. As you can see, they're nice and charred. Those are like perfectly done for me. And I put the pierogies on the plate. Now, pierogies are basically just potato dumplings. Like inside is just potatoes and cheese. So you want to like dress these up as if you are dressing up like a mashed, or not a mashed potato, like a baked potato. That's kind of how you want to dress them. So on my Brussels sprouts, I just do the pepitas and the French fried onions, and then on the pierogies, I do sour cream, and then a lot of salt and pepper and garlic powder and parsley. So just dress them up, like I said, like you would do a baked potato. And this is so good. I'm telling you guys, like, you have to have this meal. If you're a vegetarian, look for these pierogies. I think that's how you pronounce it. If it's not, you can correct me, but they're really, really good. So for my snacks of the day, I just had a banana, half a banana because Emery had the other half, and then we got these Valentine's candies, and I, of course, was snacking on that because my kids had Valentine's parties at their school, or they're going to, so we had to buy a bunch of candy. So that's going to be my snacks for a while. And then dinner, so I decided to try out that viral feta pasta, and I really wanted to try it for you guys and review it and let you guys know kind of what I thought about it because it's so popular right now and it's vegetarian. So what you do is you just get a pan, you put olive oil at the bottom, a bunch of cherry tomatoes, garlic, salt and pepper, and you mix that all together. Super duper easy, you guys. This is like the easiest thing ever. And then you put feta, like a big block of feta in the middle, put olive oil on that with salt and pepper, and then I also put some cayenne pepper. They said red pepper flakes, but I didn't have any, so I just did cayenne pepper, and parsley flakes, and also some onion powder. So once you have it all seasoned, you want to put it into a 400-degree oven for 20 minutes. Once the 20 minutes is up, you want to up the temperature to 450 and do another 10 minutes. And then I boiled some pasta. So this is macaroni. I 100% would have used a different pasta if I had my choice, but Emery insisted on macaroni. And so I just decided to go with it because she said she would eat it if I used macaroni. So that's what I used. And then I'm doing a salad. I just did some spinach and I cut up a little bit of this lettuce, romaine, and I put that in there. And I wanted to do like a Greek style salad because this is like a feta pasta. So I used some dill seasoning, which I probably didn't need because the dressing had dill in it, but it was still good. And then some garbanzo beans. I had a can open because I've been making a lot of Mediterranean style food lately. So put that in there, some Parmesan, and I get these little bags of carrots in the girls' lunches from school, and sometimes they don't eat them, so I just save them and use them for dinner. So I put in some carrots and this feta dill dressing, which was really, really good. And then I'm taking some basil, and I like a ton of basil. If I'm going to use basil, I'm going to use a ton of basil. And I just cut that up, and that's going to go in the pasta when it's all finished. I also put a little bit in the salad as well. So there's the feta mixture all baked up and stuff like that. I just mix it with a spoon. Okay, so this part is really important. The thing I didn't like about this was the cherry tomatoes didn't wilt enough. I feel like I needed to like mash them. So that's what I would do next time, is I would mash the cherry tomatoes a little bit more. And the second thing I would do is add like a cup of pasta water. This got really sticky and it needed pasta water. So save a little bit of pasta water and pour it in at this time and kind of mix it together, and it would have been so much better. So that's the two things I probably would have changed about this. And then I just mixed the salad up. One thing that I can say about this pasta is it's good, but I definitely feel like it's more of like a side dish. It's extremely rich. So if I was to do this again, which I probably will, I would probably do like another side of like vegetables and then maybe some bread with it. So I didn't have to eat so much of the pasta. It's more of a side dish. Travis even said that he felt like he got sick of the flavor. So if you're going to make it, just make more sides so you can kind of like switch up the flavor a little bit. But overall, I thought it was pretty good. So that is it, you guys. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you with another video soon. Bye.